Hello everybody. Good afternoon. Happy Sunday. Let me turn this volume down. How are you all doing? Cooking with Aisha.net. Okay, y'all, I'm just trying to pin my thing. Okay. Hi, everybody. Happy Sunday. I hope you're doing well. Hi, Miranda. Hi, Mr. and Mrs. Gardner. Hi, Garrett. Hi, Rodell. Aloha. Hi, Mildred. Hi, Ty. How are you all doing? Today, you all, for dinner. Oh, hold on, y'all. Let me bring y'all over here. Today, for dinner, I'm going to do some neck bones. I'm going to make some fried pork chops. Right here, I got my rice, which is, I want to go ahead and put that on so that we won't have to worry about that. I like to cook my rice ahead of time. That way, it's out the way. Hi, Bev. Thank you, dear. Hi, Angel. Hi, Denise. Hi, Michelle. Hi, Yvette. All right, I'm going to let this calm down a little bit. When I make rice, I normally use jasmine rice or Uncle Ben's. I get that question often, what type of rice, but oftentimes I'm using jasmine rice. I only buy minute rice when I'm making, sometimes when I'm making fried rice, I'll use minute rice. So just to answer that question beforehand. But 9 times out of 10, when you see me cooking, it's jasmine. Okay, I love jasmine rice. Hi, Rita. All right, you all, so I'm doing some fried pork chops today. I got my rice. I'm going to go ahead and put these neck bones in the pressure cooker. Today, I'm not doing neck bones and potatoes. Sometimes when I do my neck bones and potatoes, I'll boil them or I'll put them in the oven. Or if you have my cookbook or seen one of my videos with the slow cooker neck bones, I like to put them in the crock pot. And it's a very simple recipe. If you got the cookbook, you know it's in there. Put that over there. And if you don't know what neck bones look like, I'm going to show you. Hey, dear. Oh, y'all know that rice like to boil up, honey. It ain't going to embarrass me today, honey. I pinned my website at the bottom for anybody who wants to get my cookbook. Now, I only have the PDF. I'm going to show you all the actual book for those that got it. And that if you want to order it in the future. But the PDF is all I have now, but it's the identical of the book. So these are my neck bones. These are pork neck bones. Now you can do this recipe with beef neck bones. I personally like the pork better, but feel free to use, you know, whatever you like when it comes to these. I don't really see the beef ones that often, but you know, pork neck bones are available pretty much anywhere. So they look like this, and we're gonna take them and put them in our pressure cooker. Now, when you're putting them in the pressure cooker, you don't need anything. I'm going to show you. We about to do this together. So I'm going to sit them in here. I may or may not put a little bit of my beef broth at the bottom, but you don't need it. You don't need it. Your meat is going to produce its own meat. If you've made my slow cooker neck bone recipe, then you already know it makes its own juices, and it's very, very good. Very simple recipe. All you have to do is season your neck bones with some of your beef broth base, literally some of this, season it with that. That's everything you need, honey. Put it in your slow cooker with nothing and cook it on, I think, what is it, y'all? Is it high or low? Look, I don't even remember. It's high or low. I want to say it's high for 6 hours, but it could be low, so don't quote me on that. You have to look at the recipe. You have to look at my cookbook and find out. All right, you all. So now what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and cover this. We are right here so I can get the top. I don't think I've used my pressure cooker on live before, so this is going to be an experience. Let me see. Where do we lock it? All right, y'all. Let me get y'all to come back over here. And we're going to get this locked up because we need to get this on first, okay? She says she don't eat pork no more. I know that's right, honey. You got to eat what's best for you. All right, y'all, let me see. Oh, it's over here. Sorry. The lock is over here. And if you don't know how the pressure cookers work, I'll show you the kind that I have. You have to line this thing up here like that. And then it's locked this way. Hold on. We got to go this way. There we go. Now it's locked. And we're gonna do pressure, not steam. Now we're gonna turn it around, honey. And this is a Nesco. I don't know if you can see the name of this. I'll show you the box that I got. All right, we are doing high pressure cook, and we need to go up for 40 minutes. Now I know some people are afraid of pressure cookers, and we're gonna start it. So that's gonna start cooking. It's gonna start steaming, and we may have a funny story by the end of this, and maybe we won't. I just know that oftentimes, you know, I have embarrassing moments when I'm on live. So we shall see. I'm gonna show you all this box for this Nesco. It's a really good pressure cooker. I have used it a few times now. Haven't had any issues with it. It does all sorts of things. Let me get the box because I set it over here on the floor. So if anybody on live has this, then you already know, honey. I'll show you. It's a 11 quart pressure cooker. So it has much, you can see how big it is. 11 quart is pretty big. Okay. And it kind of tells you some things it makes. You see all that food there it makes? Even cheesecakes and things like that. It looks like that. It's a multi-function. I don't even know all of what it does, to be honest, because I haven't read the directions yet. But I'm just showing you what it is. Now, where did I get it? I have no idea. But I want to say that I got it from Bed Bath & Beyond. I want to say I know I did not get it from Walmart, and I know I didn't get it from Home Goods. So I want to say I got it from Bed Bath & Beyond. I'm pretty sure I did. All right, y'all. So the rice is cooking. Now we're going to go ahead and start our oil for our pork chops. And once this rice is done, we're going to make some homemade gravy. I got some corn, fresh corn on the cob over here. I already done cleaned that off. I got some onions and mushrooms because I'm going to make a homemade onion and mushroom gravy to go with either your neck bones or your fried pork chop. Okay? So, and that's all we're going to have tonight. I think it's one other thing I was going to make. I got some fresh green beans. I may make me some either fresh green beans or I have some fresh okra. Because y'all know if you're in the weight loss group, we're not eating all those carbs, okay? So I have me some fresh okra. So oftentimes what I do when we're doing the carb counting or I'm trying to keep my carbs down, I'll make me a side of okra because that's simple for me. Okra and a meat or a vegetable and a meat, okay? So those in the weight loss group, keep that in mind. You get your meat and your vegetable. Carbs, the corn on the cob is high in carb. Corn on the cob is high in carb. All right, so just to keep you in mind with that. So now we're going to go ahead and start seasoning up, not seasoning up, you all, battering up our pork chops, okay? Let me turn y'all around, honey. So here I got some flour. And I'll try to read your comments as I go. I already seasoned my pork chops because I like to have them to have some flavor, honey, before we even get started. Now, I'm not going to have any fried pork chop. I'm personally not doing fried meat this month. Fried meat, fried foods at all. So that's just a preference. Now, if you're in a weight loss group, you don't have to abstain from fried foods. That's just my preference, okay? So that's what I'm doing. Because it helps me to get my body adjusted to losing weight, okay? And you all will see. Just keep following. Just keep following, honey. They talk about you now. Then they're going to be like, oh, my God, you're losing weight. I'm like, yeah, I know. All right, now. All I put in that batter there is a little bit of my chicken seasoning. And that's actually what I season my pork chops with. So you can season your pork chops with whatever you like. Y'all know one of my favorite seasonings is my Caribbean Traditions chicken seasoning. I love this seasoning. Last night, you all, I did my 2-ingredient hot wing recipe. If you tried it, you know it's amazing. The kids, everybody, we just loved it. And all you do is you season your wings with this, honey, and you toss it with a little, and you spray it with some olive oil or, you know, your cooking spray. Put it on your dish, your bacon tray. You know what I'm trying to say? Bake it, honey. And then toss it with your spices. I mean your sauce, your hot sauce. So this is my cookbook for those that ordered it. And then, you know, in the back, it actually has all of the seasonings that I use. I have all the pictures so that if you want to look them up online or in the store, you actually know what you're looking for and not just have the name. Okay, so that's also in the back of my cookbook, and there is the Caribbean traditions. Okay, so let me tell you, I'm out of my physical book, but you may order the PDF online. I should actually have some answers about when I'll have more physical copies available on this upcoming week. Okay, so in my flour, I just mixed a little bit of that chicken, and we're gonna start tossing our pork chops in that. I've heard people say they have issues with their batter staying on their pork chop. I don't really know anything about that or understand, but I'm going to show you how I do mine. I like to do more of a deep fry. I don't know. It's just my thing when I'm doing my pork chop. So, just want to toss it around in your flour. I didn't do anything to it. Sometimes I do my mustard batter. Today I'm not. I'm just doing a regular thing. I ain't do nothing to it. I just seasoned it. I had them in the refrigerator, took it out, and I'm just tossing it in my flour. Okay. Let me get me something to put that on so that I can do some more. And don't be worried about the batter falling off. It'll stay on. I think sometimes it just depends too. Maybe probably the oil or how high you have your grease or how low. Maybe if your grease is too low, it may make your batter fall off. Honestly, I don't know, because I usually don't have an issue with my batter coming off my pork chop. I'll do one more and then we'll go ahead and move over here and start dropping these in the grease. What is the name of the cookbook? My cookbook is called Homestyle Cooking Made Easy. And I have the first one and the second one. So if you go on my website, you'll see the first one and the second actual physical book is sold out. You can order the PDF of the first and the second book. Okay. All right, we're going to move back over here. And I'm going to turn y'all this way so I can actually see your comments better. And I will put you in the pan. Y'all know I will, because I like y'all to see what's going on as well. If you let the, okay, I missed that comment, sorry. Have you, okay, y'all, I'm gonna try to keep up. If I miss your comment, just ask me again. TT, I actually ordered my chicken seasoning offline because it's hard for me to find it in the store. I'm gonna have green veggies, yes. But my family, they're gonna have corn. They're gonna have rice, corn on the cob, and their gravy with their meat. And I'm gonna have okra. Hi, Thomasine. Hi, Courtney. All right, y'all, this grease is getting hot, okay? So, when you frying up your pork chop, honey, I like to go like on a medium high. I don't fry anything or do anything on just high, okay? Because I just think that's crazy. Because you can easily burn your food, okay? So you don't want to just do stuff on high. The thing about it is, with fried food though, if you are too low, it can mess up your food. It can mess up your batter. Because y'all know if you put something in too early and the grease is too low, then stuff is just sitting there in the grease, and then it starts falling off and falling away, your batter. So, but we're not going to let that happen today. Okay. Thank you, Linda. Why you use a deep fryer? I'm not using a deep fryer today, but I would have. Hi, Julia. Hey, Anthony. Okay, I'll let you know when I have more physical copies. Ramona, you can't order the cookbook before, you can't order the physical copies yet because they're sold out right now. They're out of stock. Trying to figure out the, thanks, no. Okay. All right. Yes, you can come over for dinner. Just not today. Not today. I hope y'all had a good day and went to church today. Who went to church, honey? Because the Lord knows we showed me his word. Who went to church? And what was your pastor talking about, or do you know? Were you paying attention? Huh? Were you paying attention? I wish I could have some of this fried pork chop. It's one of my favorites too, but I can't have it. All right. Now the thing about knowing your grease is ready, personally, I have been doing this a long time. I'm almost 40 years old. I know when the grease is hot, and this grease is hot, okay? Now, if you don't know, all I can tell you is you can kind of do that, and you'll see your grease start to kind of fizzle around, okay? So I'm going to go ahead and put this one in here. Some things are hard to teach. You just know what you know when you know. If you feel what I'm saying. However, if you keep at it, you'll get better at it. Now, I'm using just flour, not cornstarch, just flour. The Greek seasoning is Greek all-purpose. I'm not using that today. I'm not using it today. Oh, it's right here. Cavender's all-purpose Greek seasoning. Okay. I heard somebody say it's her business. Y'all better not be wasting y'all time with these. Y'all better not be wasting. If I ain't wasting my time, you sure better not be wasting yours, honey. Time too precious. Ooh, y'all gotta see this. Hold on, let me get my fan. Hold on. I don't want to see none of my people, none of my supporters responding to no foolishness, because we don't do that, okay? Lead them to themselves. Okay? Let them look crazy. Because they looking crazy. Talking crazy. Ain't nobody got time for them nuts. Y'all see that? Oh my goodness, honey. Now these are thin pork chops, okay? Thin pork chops. Tell they crazy. Honey, the devil is just... He got a lot of people under his control. And see, when you have the Lord on your side, when you have his spirit, you understand that. Just let them folks go on about their business, honey, because they already lost a lost cause. Just go ahead and pray for them and keep it moving. Don't waste your time. That is not of God. Do not waste your time. All right, y'all. So with the thin pork chops, they do not take long to cook. This rice is just about ready, so I'm going to move that back in just a second. Yes, honey. Yes. It's going to be good. So I'm going to move. Let me move this over here. Now I'm going to start taking these out. Now it depends on how you like your pork chops. Now you don't want to overdo it. Okay? You don't want to overdo it. You don't want your meat to be tough. Okay? Yes, Jennifer, you are free to come to the weight loss and lifestyle changes group. It's free to join, honey. Hold on, let me put these pork chops in. We don't need nothing. You gotta keep it moving with that grease. We ain't got time to be playing with that. All right, y'all. I got 2 more, I think. I really didn't need. Hold on, y'all. I don't need these. second. I don't need but 4, and that's too many actually, because I'm making the neck bones too. So maybe we can have pork chop with breakfast, maybe pork chops and eggs. But I'm not gonna make all that because we don't need all of that. I'm only cooking for a few people, so. All right, I'm gonna move this rice back. And we're gonna get ready to put this corn on. Yes, ma'am, no time. I know I ain't spending my precious God-given breath time. He done blessed me with life. You think I'm gonna waste it? I'm not. And I hope you wouldn't either. Okay? I'm telling you, it's a way for the enemy to rob you of your time. That's all it is. It's a way to rob you of your time. So whenever you give time to that foolishness, think about it. You're losing time. Precious time that you could be using for something else. All for nothing. It always ends up being nothing. Okay? So, that's on you. That's why I ignore a lot of stuff. I have people email me about stuff. You know what I say? I ain't putting myself in nothing I ain't a part of. If you resist the devil, he will flee. You know why? Because he got to go find somebody who's going to give him some attention. Resist that devil and watch him flee. Folks talking crazy to you, don't say nothing. Act like you don't even see them. After a while, they going to move on to somebody else who's going to give them some time, okay? Not today, and not tomorrow, and not next week, not next year, not next, no, nothing. We good over here. So here is my fresh corn. And my fresh corn, you all, I like to add like butter and hold on, y'all. Let's look at this pork chop. I like to add just butter. I've heard people say something like milk. I don't do milk or anything like that. But whatever you do, it's fine. I'm all about people actually doing what they like to do in their own home, because they're the only ones that have to eat it. So don't let nobody control how you fix your food. It doesn't make sense. And when you sit down and think about it, you know it don't make sense either. So why are you listening? Why? Why you listen? If you're not feeding somebody that's telling you how to cook your food and they not buying your food, then why you listen? I'm just asking. I mean, it don't make sense. That's why I'm telling you, that's why I'm the way I am. It don't make sense. Last time I checked, I was feeding my family, so, you know, whatever. All right, y'all, so we got a few pork chop here, okay? These are thin. These are actually almost done. When these are done, I'm gonna wrap those up with some foil, you all. And then I'm going to make some gravy. I'm gonna make some onion and mushroom gravy. We got our corn here that's going to get started. I'm gonna add a little butter in that. We have our neck bones over here that we're letting pressure cook, so we'll check those out here shortly, okay? So, not yet. Not yet. I'm gonna go ahead and take those out because they look like they're these look like they're done. Oh yes, 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 yes. I haven't had a good pork chop sandwich, honey, in a minute. They look so good. I'm gonna show y'all. Hold on. Y'all see them? Them fried pork chops. Don't they look good? Lord help us. I can't have none though. I can't have none. So, it's all good. I have to wait until I can have some. Which is fine. All right, y'all, I'm gonna move this pan over so we can begin to make the gravy. Love these pans. I shared a post about those pans, so girl, that okra gonna be so good, honey. Let me tell you. Let me tell you. Thank you, Tamika. Denise, actually, I just used flour. I didn't use any special breading today. I just used flour. Sometimes I'll do like the mustard, you know, the mustard marinade. I didn't do any of that today. So I did marinate my pork chops, but I just used my chicken seasoning. Okay, I marinated them in this. And then I added a little bit of this to my flour. Regular, just all-purpose flour. Tossed it and cooked it in some vegetable oil. That's it. Now, the thin pork chops don't take that long to cook. If you're cooking thicker pork chops, now normally when I do fried pork chops, I don't like using the thick ones. I don't. I usually use the thicker ones if I'm doing smothered pork chop, because that gives it time to let them cook and get tender. When I'm making fried pork chop, that way if you're making a sandwich or something like that, you can still have it tender and juicy without it drying out. Sometimes those thicker pork chops, now I ain't the best cook in the world, so maybe y'all need to go find somebody else who can teach you how to make a fried, thick, juicy pork chop, because I just ain't discovered that yet. When I do the thick ones, it just be too tough or not juicy enough. But that's just me. So listen, it's probably I just don't know how to do it. I don't know. But them thin ones, honey, whew, I got that. Them gonna be good. All right, I'm gonna turn y'all around in the pan. We're gonna do some gravy. Oh, Grandma, I gotta clean her picture off. All right, y'all, let's cover these pork chops. Yes, I got some pork neck bones over there in the pressure cooker. Hey, from Shreveport. Hey, honey. All right, y'all. I'm grabbing my pan. This pan that I get questions about all the time. This, what is it, y'all? Palm. I have no idea where to find these at. So if somebody know where to find these, some more of these, let me know. Because I honestly don't even know where I found that at. Like I said, it was either at what's the place you all? TJ Maxx or TJ Maxx or Home Goods. It was at one of those two places. TJ Maxx or Home Goods. Hi, Natonia. I can't see your name. Thank you, dear. Home Goods. Shannon said Home Goods, and somebody said TJ Maxx has them too. So I need to go look. Hey, dear, from Tallahassee. That's what I'm talking about. I have to give a shout out to Tallahassee and St. Louis, honey. I was born in Tallahassee, spent most of my upbringing in St. Louis. And like I said, St. Louis are my hugest supporters. Thank you, St. Louis. Hello. Mom, Layla asked, could you bring some what? You know what? Don't be coming in here with no notes while I'm on live, honey. Okay. My daughter is so funny. No, I'm not putting you on live. Okay. Well, I'm not doing that right now. I'm on live. I'm not gonna stop live to go. Okay. Well, I don't know. I don't. I'm not gonna say yes if it's not yes. All right, y'all. In making my gravy, I'm gonna use 1 packet of my pork gravy. All this is, you all, is cornstarch. It has a little flour. It has seasonings in it. But this is so good. This is my favorite one. It has a lot of flavor in it. I like to use this for my smothered pork chops, you all. It's so good. And you don't have to worry about all that extra. Okay, so I'm going to put that in a cup like that. And I'm going to add some flour. Now, it just depends on how thick you want your gravy. So we'll get into that in just a second. Let me go ahead and put some butter in this pan so we can start sauteing our mushrooms and our onions. And I'll put about maybe 3 tablespoons, maybe 4, into this pan here. We'll turn it down on a medium high. Hi, Cassandra. Child, listen, Leah came in here. Y'all know Leah used to hold the camera. She was holding up a notebook that had a whole message to my Layla said, can you? I'm like, I'm not gonna do that. Don't put me on live. I'm like, girl, you already done came in here and doing too much. So, anyway, children. That's all I can say. Children, children, children. Children will be children. Children will be children. Hi, Brenda. Honey, those mushrooms. Hey, I'm so glad you enjoyed it. Now, I'm going to put some butter in here. I'm going to put way more than a few tablespoons of butter in my corn. Now, the corn got to be, if ain't nothing buttery, it's got to be the corn. Now, I do have some sniffles. I'm still a little under the weather. And if I start coughing, I'm getting off live. Because y'all ain't going to be talking about me. I do not have COVID. Okay? Because I know how y'all are. So, Aisha was on live coughing, putting COVID in her family food. I know how y'all will. Y'all will spread that. So I ain't gonna let y'all do that to me, okay? So far, so good. But I promise you I'm gonna come for you. Alright, we got some butter here. Really, with the corn, you don't really need anything else. What I like to do with my butter, with my corn, is just add the butter and then let my family add on salt and pepper when they're ready to eat it. So I don't really like to do anything extra. So let me get a little bit more butter for them. Oh my God. Aaliyah, can you bring me a thing of butter out of the other refrigerator, please? All right, this is melted. So we're gonna add in some onion. Just bring me 1 pack. Moms, I encourage you, invest in a second refrigerator and a second freezer if you got somewhere to put it. And I'm telling you, it comes in handy when you be needing stuff. You can just have it right there at hand. It saves you some trips to the store. Trust me, I know. And they not expensive. So, anything you see around here, it ain't expensive. You just gotta plan and do it. Thank you. She being ridiculous.
I'm hungry.
You hungry?
Yeah.
Which one you eating? Fried pork chop or you eating fried pork chop or neckbone? You eating both?
I got to say that.
Both? Woo! Lord Jesus. My goodness. She said, why'd you have to say that? She said she cooked hers in broth. I was going to put green peppers in it, you know, but I don't know. Sometimes that color can throw your gravy off. You know what I'm saying? And we don't really need it. We don't really need it. And I'm not eating any, so you will notice that there's a difference when I'm cooking and I'm not eating something versus when I'm cooking just for my family, because they don't really care about stuff like that. They don't care about onions and peppers. I can make stuff for them and they don't even care, you know, about that. But I love onions and peppers and mushrooms. Y'all know that. Now the mushrooms are, you know, I can have those, but I'm not going to eat probably any of this gravy. I just have to taste it. I was going to do homemade mashed potatoes too. Amen. Somebody said they got 2 or 3. Y'all understand. You got to have a couple of extras because it just helps. That way you don't have to run to the store all the time. So all I'm doing now is sauteing these onions and mushrooms in this butter. I'm going to have to add a little bit more here. She brought me some butter from the other fridge. Exactly. Most kids, either they don't want the onions and peppers or they don't care about the onions and peppers. And that's fine, you know. They just want the food to be good. They just want to eat, you know. But I care because I love to taste it. Woo! I love to taste it. I'm going to add a little bit of my, hold on, y'all. I'm going to add a little bit of my, grapeseed. I'm trying to hurry up before my thing I add a lot of butter to my corn, just so you know. Just a little grapeseed oil, because eventually we're going to add in some flour here. Hi, Sammy. Thank you, dear. Amen, Lisa. Cherie said, what's the name? What's the name of what? Thank you, Patrice. What's the name of what, dear? I don't use margarine, I think it's Marcia. I don't use margarine. I only use butter, and I use unsalted butter. Unsalted butter. It's just a preference. Now margarine, I don't even look at margarine at the store. I don't know if I ever ate margarine. I probably did as a kid because I don't know better. But no offense for those that eat margarine. I just don't eat margarine. Thank you, Cheryl. Put a little sugar in the corn. Girl, I don't know about that. Because this ain't for me. I'm not eating the corn only because there's too many carbs in the corn. Weight loss and lifestyle changes group. Y'all need to watch out for that corn. It is loaded with carbohydrates. I'm not saying you can't have it. I'm just saying it is. It's loaded. So just look out for that. Hey, Maxwell. My pressure cooker trying to make some noise and I'm getting nervous, okay? So I think when I open, I'm going to turn the camera away from the pressure cooker just in case, because if it explodes or something, I don't want y'all to see that, you know. We don't want to go viral for those reasons. Okay, got our corn, got our rice. We're about to make our gravy. I could put this probably away, almost. I'm gonna need a little bit of this. All right, Fred. Andre, I didn't put anything in my neck bones. Hey, B, my Brian, my brother's in the house. Y'all say hi to B. All I did was season my neck bones with a little chicken seasoning. That's all I used on that. I didn't even use my beef broth base this time. Put them in the pressure cooker. No water or anything. And it's starting to whistle at me. That's probably why other people don't use pressure cookers. It actually makes you nervous. It makes you start to sweat. Whew, because I'm starting to feel anxious, like a little anxiety. Like, please don't blow. But anyway, that's all I did. So I know in about roughly 35 to 45 minutes, those neck bones will be done. Okay, but please try my neck bone recipe, my slow cooker neck bone recipe. I have a video for it, and it's in my cookbook. It is so good. I am not kidding you. If you make those neck bones, beef or pork, the way I showed you in that recipe, honey, they are delicious. They are delicious. You won't believe it. Y'all heard that? It just stopped. All right. Excuse me. I told you I got a little cough. I do not have COVID. It just stopped. Okay. It seems to be okay. It seems to be okay. All right, you all. My onions and mushrooms are at a point where I'm ready to start making my gravy. So first I'm going to add a little bit of flour, not much, because we're actually going to use this as well. Okay, let's mix this first. Take your mixture, which is your pork gravy. Now, you don't have to add flour to this. I added about 2 tablespoons into my packet, okay? I'm going to add a little bit of my beef broth first. Ooh, child, that thing ain't saying nothing. Lord, protect us. Help us, Jesus. I don't know why that thing's so quiet. It ain't supposed to be quiet. Hold on. Let me get my fork. Get you a fork or a wire whisk, and you just want to mix this together until it's smooth. That's all you got to do. It's not hard at all. Now, you can make gravy a million different, not a million different ways, but definitely different ways, so don't feel like you have to make it this way. I make gravy for dummies, okay, and beginners. I say beginners, you know, that's the term, not dummies, you know what I mean. So the way I make gravy is easy. Anybody can do it. It's not hard at all. Your children can do it, okay? So you mix that up. If you want to add stuff in here like seasonings, anything, you can add that right on in here. Set that aside. Now, I'm adding just a little bit of my flour, not much. And I'm going to bring y'all into the pot. Right. You know what I'm trying to say, honey. I like to make stuff simple. If you notice, if you follow me, I do simple things. Very simple. Meaning anybody can do it. Anybody can do it. I don't like to make things complicated because it discourages people. You know what I'm saying? There's no point in discouraging folks from doing stuff. You could do it. Alright, now I mix that in like that. And very quickly, you got to go ahead and start pouring your liquid in too. I'm just holding y'all with one hand, so. Let me pour a little bit of that in, and then we'll stir it. And then we'll add a little more. Y'all better tell me something about that pressure cooker, honey, because normally I don't, you know, be using it like that. So first I like to kind of get the consistency going. Get those. I need my other hand. I'm sorry. I'll let y'all see it in just a second. Hold on. Hopefully you can see like that, but I need my hand. And then you add in. Now you could use water, beef broth, chicken broth, whatever you choose to use. That's totally up to you. But when I show you, you'll see. It's going to be nice and thick. And that's the reason I added the amount of flour. That's the only thing about making gravy. Oh, it's kind of hard to explain how much you're adding. Like, why am I adding this much flour? Because I know how thick it's going to be. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know. You don't know because you're not, you know, but I know because I know my pan and how much I'm trying to make. So, yeah. So, it's kind of hard to explain sometimes. But I'll show y'all this gravy. I think I added a total of maybe 4 to 5 tablespoons. I don't know how big this pan is. But, of course, we're not filling it up with gravy. But once you see the consistency of mine, you'll see. It looks so good too, y'all. And we don't need that much. I just wanted some gravy so that they can drizzle gravy over their pork chops with rice or their neck bones and rice. Let me put this over here. Just a second, honey. While we're waiting on that to do that. Always trying to clean up as I go. Okay. So can you kind of see the gravy now? Now, it still has to thicken up some, so don't be discouraged, okay? Just give it a few minutes. And I assure you that as it cooks, it's going to thicken up even more. So we just got mushrooms and onions in that. It's going to be very, very good. This flavor by itself is really good. Now, if you don't want to use this, if you're just opposed to it, then just add your own seasonings in that. That's all you got to do. Use flour. You can add a little cornstarch if you want, because they have that in here too. And just add whatever flavors that you want. This helps me so I don't have to add so many seasonings, because I know what this tastes like. It has a flavor to it that is amazing if you try it. Okay? Then put that butter over there. We got our corn cooking. The gravy trying to pipe up. We're going to get it just a second. And we are about to get ready to look at these neck bones, honey. Hi, Terry. I've only been cooking like once a week, though, probably. Either on a Saturday or a Sunday. What's the name of my gravy pot? You mean the pressure cooker? It's a Nesco. It's a Nesco. Can we see? Yes, you can see. There's the corn. It's just boiling, just like that, with some butter. Butter only. Butter only. You can add your own salt and pepper. I'm not big on adding salt to my food. I like people to add their own salt and pepper. Pour your own troubles. Sprinkle your own troubles, honey. I'm not going to help you. So as you can see, our gravy is really thickening up now. As you can see. And it has mushrooms and onions, honey. Yes, yes, yes. I'm gonna let that cook some more. I'm gonna show y'all again. If you got my cookbook, I already know. This is what it looks like, and the reason why I'm showing you this is because if you order my PDF, it looks just like this. You have your front cover. You have the inside page, which is me and my grandmother, honey. You see me? I was 4 years old on that picture. And then it just goes into the different recipes. It has pictures and everything. And then at the back, it shows you all my seasonings that I use and things and whatnot. Okay. And it has the back cover, which is me sharing an encouraging word with you, which is Psalm 37:5. Commit everything you do to the Lord. Trust Him, and He will help you. Now, the difference with my cookbook and my PDF is my PDF, if you have it, you notice that it has scriptures on the dividers. I was not able to put the scriptures on the dividers on my regular book. Okay, but I did do it on my PDF. So that way you have some reminders as well as you're going through my book. So I'm going to turn this down a little bit. Our gravy is done. I'm going to taste it. Hey, Martha. Okay, give me a minute because I'm still on live. If you want to, you can sit it right there. Where's your phone? You don't know where your phone is? Okay. Well, you're going to have to wait till I get off live, okay? Let me taste this gravy off. It smells amazing. Ooh, yes, God. Ooh, I want some gravy. Man, I may have to, well, I can have some gravy. I can have gravy now. I'm going to have some gravy now, honey. This right here, this is good. Corn, this corn, let me tell you, this fresh corn, it does not take long to cook. I'm going to go ahead and turn that down and off. You do not want to overcook your corn. Fresh corn especially, if you want it to have like that good texture to it, don't overcook it. My dad used to always call me and say, how long you cook the corn for? Because he loves my fresh corn. It just be so good. So we can cover that. Now we're just waiting for this pressure cooker, y'all. I hope y'all ready. And where is my, you know what? Hold on, y'all, because I need my top for my, let me see. Yes, it is. I don't know if this is that. Child, this is too big. Hold on, y'all. I got 2 pots like that. My other pot must be, the top must be down here. There it is. Okay. And I'm just gonna cover this. Our gravy is ready. So I hope y'all ready because we about to do this. We about to do this with this pressure cooker. Hold on, let me put y'all right here. And then we about to do it. Okay. Y'all ready? Help us, Lord. I always pray before my lives, honey. I don't come on live like that. Unprotected. All right. Okay. Okay. Y'all ready? Wait. Whew. Got me nervous, y'all. Hold on. You gotta let that pressure out, honey. At least that's how I do mine. That's probably not the right way to do it. But honey, hey. And I use one of these. I don't do it with my hand. Oh. So once it get done, I'll open it. And then we'll take a look at these neck bones. They may or may not need a little more time, but this should have been enough time for them, for real, because they weren't even real big. That's right. That's how you do it. You step back and you go like this. Bam. You don't do nothing all up in your face. You only get one face. One face. One chance. One shot. All right, y'all. I'm gonna turn it a little bit. Yeah, pressure cooker this. Ooh, it can make you nervous. Let me see. All right, y'all want to see a plate with the pork chop or the neck bone? You let me know. I'm going to make a plate. Tell me if you want to see, or you want to see one of each. The only thing about the neck bone, I don't know. Let's see. If I eat the neck bone, it's okay. We can give it to somebody. It's not a big deal. You want to see it with the pork chop? I'll make one of each. I'll do one of each, y'all. I love these bowls. All right. We'll go ahead and do Aaliyah. Aaliyah! Oh, she wants, you know what? Aaliyah said she wanted one of each, so we could just do, never mind. Lord, help me. All right, since Aaliyah wants one of each, I'll just do a plate that has both, okay? All right, y'all, it says unlock. Y'all see the neck bone? Ooh, child. They look good, don't they? And I didn't put any, any juice in them. Okay, let's take one out and just test it out. Just test it. You know, you want to make sure it's done and everything. You don't want to, I'm sure it's done, but you know what I mean. Let's get a fork. then we have a tongue. Ooh, child. So y'all can see this, honey. Uh-oh. Yeah, Leah said she wanted one of each other. She was like, I ain't playing with y'all. Alright. I want y'all to come closer so you can actually see it. Well, let's see if it's tender, because we won't know unless we try. Let's see. I gotta put this down. Should I just bite it? It's not like falling off the bone tender, but hold on, because I don't like mine real. Ooh! Woo, honey! Woo! Y'all, this flavor so good. I'm trying to eat this off the bone, honey. Listen. It ain't all the way tender, but baby, woo! Sorry. We gotta let them go a little longer. Well, baby, listen. That flavor here, you know it's good when you eating it before it's all the way there. Can y'all see that? Oh my God. Lord, help us, Jesus. I keep telling y'all every time. I use this one seasoning. One. I don't know what they did to this seasoning, but he got some crack in it. I'm a cover it back up. That is good. All I did was marinate them pork neck bones in that. Let me cover it back up. I'm gonna give it maybe 20 more minutes, y'all. But listen, if you ain't got that seasoning in your cabinetry, how this thing go now? Hold on. Okay, there we go. Man, that is so good. Okay, we're gonna do high. Maybe 20 minutes. Let's make this girl a plate because she's hungry. I'm not kidding you. If you made my 2-ingredient hot wing, I use this. I just use this, season the chicken, toss it in some olive oil or something, baked it. You can eat them just like that out the oven, and then toss it in some wing sauce. Y'all think I'm playing. You just gotta try it for yourself. That's all I can tell you. You're gonna be shouting too. You think it's a game. You laugh at me for shouting, but you're gonna be shouting too. You don't know you're gonna shout until you shout. I don't plan on shouting. Every food don't make me shout. Say that right there. That right there made shout. It's just that good. It's just that good. So I'm gonna make her a little plate. Oftentimes, if I don't want to do the process of like letting my pork chops cook in the gravy, I'll fry them. And I'll put them, you know, on the plate, of course. But I'll add the gravy on top of the pork chop, or I'll dip my pork chop in the gravy. But in this situation, I'm just gonna add this wonderful gravy on top of the pork chop. That way she still has the crisp of her pork chop as well as the deliciousness of this gravy, honey. Just if you want that crisp still in there, and I'll show you all. Give me just a second. Now, if you don't want that and you want to let it sit in the gravy, you do that. Let it cook in there. Go right on ahead. It doesn't make you right or wrong. It doesn't matter. Let me get... And there you have it. So you still have a crispy pork chop. And you have delicious gravy on top. And then you have your rice. And she has a corn. Okay. Aaliyah. Come here. This is, listen, I don't recommend nothing. And this is only a couple of dollars. I ain't getting nothing from it. Excuse me. Pray for me. I got a little something going on. This right here is Caribbean tradition. Look in the back of the cookbook that you all bought for me. I have it in there too. That pressure cooker making me a little nervous. Yeah. Oh. Sorry, I didn't have it on the right thing, y'all. That's why I was getting nervous. I know that thing was sounding cray. Oh, here you go. I'm sorry. Can you taste this for the people? They don't see you. No, the camera's on me. Can you taste that for the people so that they can hear your reaction? Oh. She's playing her probably. What are you playing? Roblox.
Okay, what am I eating? Oh.
Baby, get a knife so you can cut that. She right here. Taste the pork chop with the rice and the gravy. Okay. The neckbones are still cooking, but they are good. Did you hear me holler?
Oh,
that's why I was hollering.
That's
yeah.
Why you're eating.
That's why I was hollering. You know that's why I was hollering. Taste it. You like it? She loves it. All right now. What do you need, Alana?
I want my food.
You want your food too? Okay, I'm about to make your food. All right, y'all. So y'all pretty much saw the.
Mom, I want my phone.
Oh, your phone. Okay, well we'll call it when I get off live. You're welcome, dear. We'll call it when I get off live, okay? Because I don't know where it is. But let me finish up, and I'm give me 2 minutes. All right, y'all. So thanks for watching. Make sure you grab your PDF cookbook, my new book, at www.cookwithaisha.com. I will see you all back here real soon. I try to come on at least once a week. I have pretty much every recipe I made, whether it's gravy or rice, even rice. I have very basic recipes in my book. Anything you could probably think of that's really basic to make a meal for your family, I have it available in my book. Also, every recipe I have has a video. So all you have to do is put Cooking with Aisha and whatever the recipe is, and it will bring up the video, and you can actually see how I made it, and you have the recipe as well. All right, other than that, I'll post the neck bones once they're done. Honey, they are good. Get you some of this right here. It will change your kitchen. I know that, listen, I've had many people reach out to me saying many things. I ain't gonna say everything that I hear, but I promise you, try it. Try it, you won't regret it. It's only a couple of dollars. You could probably find it at the dollar store. I don't even know. I have to order mine off Amazon because I can't find it anywhere. Okay, so you all be blessed. I love you. Thank you for your time today. And if there's any questions, I'll hang out for just a second. Oh, the okra's right here. I'm having okra. No, I'm having okra, sweetheart. This is mine right here. This is not for everybody. This is for me. Okay? I'm not sharing. I mean, I will, but I wasn't planning on it. Because, see, with the weight loss group, I have to really, you know, I'm just eating meat and veggies. So, they got rice and gravy and all that. So, they got enough to fill them up. Thank you, Luba. Maisie, I can't find it in my Walmart. Hey, Dion. You too, Lutasha. Thanks for hopping on. I know you said you didn't know if you want to be able to hop on. Good night, Mrs. Graham. I don't have a Kroger. That's why. They do sell that Kroger, I believe. Hey, Heidi. Thank you, dear. It's, I got some meat in my teeth. Got some meat in my teeth. I am struggling. Caribbean tradition chicken. Now, they have another one that I put in the back of my cookbook. I don't know what the other one is. Don't you hate when you get meat in your hood? I'm trying to get it out on live. I'm like, I can't get... Thank God for floss, okay? Because, baby, listen. If we ain't have floss, but this is it. Caribbean tradition chicken. It's good. Praise God. When you try it, honey, I'm trying to tell you, it's going to change everything. It's going to change everything. It's good. I'm not just telling you it's good. It's good. Did you see me shout? I didn't know I was going to shout. So, I really didn't know. I know the season's good, but it's something about it being pressure cooked into that not that oxtail, y'all. That pork neck bone. It just came, it brought it out of me. Darius, I miss you. Love you, babe. Thank you, Karen. Thanks for hopping on. Everybody that hopped on, thank you. Hi, Lisa. Yes, Sonata said it's a good seasoning. I love you, Darius. I miss you, dear. I'm done cooking now. Are you cooking tonight? Because I've been trying to catch you. I need to know when you cooking live, honey. Hey, dear. I love you, dear. Yes. Thank you, Lynette. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate each and every one of you all. I truly do. All right, Darius is going to be live tonight. I will be in the house, okay? What time? I know you're an hour ahead of me. What time? Because I will be there. Y'all better be there or be square. I told y'all the only person I watch is Darius. So if I have some extra time, he is the only one that I watch. It's nothing, it's just what it is. So, I mean. All right, dear. Yes, Carolyn, I'll see you in the morning, you know, in the weight loss group, 10 a.m. for our 9 Eastern. Okay. I ain't gonna say what Darius said. Okay, Darius, I'll be there. I'll see you then. I love y'all. Excuse me. Make sure you get your PDF cookbook. Darius, I'll be there, and I'll see y'all on Darius's live as well. And then weight loss group, I'll see y'all in the morning, 10 a.m. Central Standard Time with our devotion, okay? God bless y'all. I love you, and have a great evening.